manjahotan evak edum hakulo imanch. Me estoy alegre de estar aquí con todos ustedes. Gracias, all of you, for your work. New Watch, Iwalidik. I am going to, I'm arriving to you here at this podium thinking of a Fanon quote. A colonized people is not alone. In spite of all that colonialism can do, its frontiers remain open to new ideas and echoes from the world outside. Palestine is not alone. And you are not alone in your presence here for and toward Palestine. Talk privately when you leave here. Stand alongside one another when we are outside of this space. I'm thinking, Mohammed had mentioned Lord, Audre Lorde, and I'm thinking of the question Lorde asks, what are the words you do not yet have? And a question that I ask in her footprints, what is the language we need to live right now? And that language begins with the word Palestine, with the word Gaza. In relationship to that alongsideness, I'm reading a small section from Raul Zurita's INRI. And Raul Zurita was punished at the hands of the Pinochet dictatorship, another structure not unlike this structure. Here is the sea, it says, the carnivorous tombs of the fish. Here is the almond-colored flesh and the sea. The sea weeps. Viviana weeps. There are infinite skies of almond trees, of stars like fruits, they say, and fall. Surprising baits fall from the sky like the stars, like fruits that fall on the grass. There are endless universes in the fish's stomachs, stars, almond orchards. Viviana hears immense orchards of blood-red almond trees falling onto the sea. Infinite clear days raining on the red foam of the sea. People rain down and fall in strange positions like rare fruit of a strange harvest. Viviana hears surprising human baits raining down, amazing human fruit harvested in strange fields. Viviana is now Chile. She hears human fruit raining down like golden suns exploding on the waters. And this is from a little bit further in the snow. Down below, the cemetery of the crusted mountains which twist. Up above, the pink tear ducts of the stars before dawn. The tear ducts of the stars are pink like letters soaked in blood, like letters that melt into small flecks of blood like the snow, like the phosphorescent gauze of all the mountains. Mauricio, Odete, Maria, Ruben, now they are hundreds of pink tombs on the gauze of the mountains. Here is love, they say. They say to them, it is love which comes down with all the pink snowflakes that the new spring takes to the sea. We speak of a new spring, of a new country that no one had conceived. We speak, they say to them, the things that the snows speak, that the snow's cordilleras speak, of snowflakes that are minuscule tombs that speak as they come down in the thaws and the night encaged in flowers that is the rose-pink night of the stars. We speak, they say, of a new country, a new love that no one had conceived. And that's... And this is a June Jordan poem, and I know many of you know June Jordan's work. toward Palestine, and also how important Etel Adnan was in opening up that world to her, much the way PalFest has with many of us. Intifada Incantation, poem number 8 for BBL. I said I loved you and I wanted genocide to stop. I said I loved you and I wanted affirmative action and reaction. I said I loved you and I wanted music out the windows. I said I loved you and I wanted nobody thirst and nobody cold. I said I loved you and I wanted justice under my nose. I said I loved you and I wanted boundaries to disappear. I wanted nobody roll back the trees. I wanted nobody take away daybreak. I wanted nobody freeze all the people on their knees. I wanted you. I wanted your kiss on the skin of my soul, and now you say you love me, and I stand despite the trillion treacheries of sand. You say you love me, and I hold the longing of the winter in my hand. You say you love me, and I commit to friction and the undertaking of the pearl. You say you love me. You say you love me. And I begin to believe maybe you do. I am tasting myself in the mouth of the sun. And it's my luck to be alongside and to have the small gift of poetry and the elders who have been in front of me. This is another quote from Fanon. For a colonized people, the most essential value, because the most concrete, is first and foremost the land which will bring them bread, and above all, dignity. This is a small epigraph from Mahmoud Darwish, and then I will end with a poem of my own. We admitted that we were human beings and melted for love in this desert. Alchemy horse. American, they said, but horse I dreamed and horse became. I was cleaved from human earth, red sap, lymph, calcium, atlas and femur, a new chaos, come forth through the world's foaming crust, then licked into my own skin. A flesh being bearing its first dream self. I came to life how stars appear, of dust, collapsed till struck to light. Dream erupted Gila monsters, lava black land, all its thunders. In this great magnetic field, I am a knowledge system. My hair is a tangled Mojave dictionary, and my tongue is a danger. I speak a dark whip into the Habub's gold throb. This valley's bright weather is my ceremony. Flash flood is my medicine. As every river to its sea, how I clean myself of self. America, hoard of property, is a debris of my cells. Limestone, wound porous, seafloor, basalt, trilobite, camel bones, glass, and Black Mountain. We professional mourners, crying for our lives and for hire. From dark colonies in the caves behind our hearts, we weep the sun to fall and bats into the sky. We weep the saguaros to bloom, eastward and moon white, soft-petaled wounds circling the night wrists and crowns. Grief is our lush and luxury. the strain of anything that grows, sand rose, ironwood, smoke tree. We tend dune gardens from what they call deadlands, till the haylight beds reap selenite thorns from the horned toads' backs. In the AM heat warp, vultures ripple the violet sky dome, a swarm of blood-glove archivists. They skywrite directions to the museum, to the university, to the kindergarten, to the hospital. In this epic of citizenship and real estate, I must arrive everywhere twice, occupied and unseated. One hand the comet, the other who makes the comet come. So call me lodestone or alone, whisper me, the one who will return. In pink twilight, my love and I are effigies, leaching salt through our terracotta hands. My language clays and maps amaranth lather along my thigh. A migration of exile, a self-determined relocation of pleasure, want-need. We are the origin, oxygen and always becoming, bloodworms from which new land might grow. How we make soil, then mud where we laid, alchemy of our wet denim skins and gravity. We pulse animal and sensual, thundercats of love greening the desert, pale grasses fruit in my breath, gray-green along the belly of the night branch. They have all the money, but all they have is money. Yet we are unacreable. We abrade the transit, the survey, hold tight and repeat ourselves as crystal lattice. Come morning, come mercury light. We are blessed and scattered, shards of a horsehead water jar, lonely for a body and aching for the cool taste and shape the first water once took. This nation is a white, bright, phosphorus Indian burn. I fume and illumine in its quantum arson, indigenous iron alchemy horse. Our brothers are the cold killers, shovelers of silver anthracite, fuel gods of the midnight train, boxcar, jump track, jolt light, vaporing night salt to cloud. Every desert highway is sacred, and gas station pumps break our hearts. We have petal bones white doctors call coffin bones. That's why I'm always dying. That's why I'm always half ghost, half back, half dressed as the war party who will return with a full tank of gas and a stick of scalps. Tonight, the city is a tectonic bone radio. Our ancestors are on every channel. Scorpions whip and fluoresce from the shadows of settler houses. Green-eyed wolf spiders emerge from their dens to join the dark hunt. We are each the other's passenger. On the horizon, our warrior's volcano. Shatter the cinders from your hair. Watch them eat the day aliens with flame. American Indian horsepire. The Hohokam canals crack awake, gush their ghost waters through the settlement streets, blister and boneflower. I war whoop out into the empty, displaced ghost tip of the sea. It ghost sea warp weeps back, spiraling the etched shells of my ear. America, haunted hotel, shiprock, rock wreck, ship of fools, little giant cemetery of braids. Beloved occupiers, we are posting notice. There is no more vacancy. When this world has ended, we will carry our people home.